set up again.
Here we go. Did you actually hit the record button yet or no?
What's that?
Did you hit the record button or no?
What's that?
What's the record button?
What's the record button?
Why are we here? What time is it?
It's time to get recorded. It's time to get record.
I like how we even start early and it still like takes forever sometimes.
You know, shit happens. Well, we had to catch up this round. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're on.
Yeah, I got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Watch where you go with that one. We could get sued.
Let's get ready for the creative hangout. I am Will from Will Development.
I am Josh from JB Designs.
I was going to say Good Morning Vietnam, and then I remember that's not a real place.
It would have made me sad too, because I miss Robin Williams.
We all do, Josh. We all do.
Took me a while to watch the Aladdin again.
You know, never gave a shit about Aladdin, so I could watch it in a minute and not feel anything.
That's because you hate everything I like, apparently.
That's not true.
How did we start off the episode last week?
What's your favorite kind of nipple? And on things we hate, I'd just like to start off by saying fuck cheese nips. Okay, Cheez-Its are the superior cheese cracker. And I feel wholeheartedly that Nabisco should stop trying to compete with Cheez-Its. The Sunshine Corporation has a lockdown on that shit. And they should just stick to Oreos.
So you like...
Cheez-Its.
Is that the one in the box? The big red box?
They're the red box, yes.
Okay.
They're made by the Sunshine Corporation.
What's the other one?
Cheese Nips.
What are those the ones in the little packages?
No, those also come in a box, but they're in an orange box. They're made by the Nabisco company.
Gotcha. Well, I don't eat either, so I really can't give you an opinion.
That's not a good thing.
I eat... I eat a lot of things.
How do you not love Cheez-Its, man? They're right up your alley.
How are they right up my alley?
Because they're like salty and like, you know, delicious.
Oh, I'm salty and delicious?
Well, no, because you eat...
You walked right into that
I
one.
have met your wife. She's just salty, though. Bitch. She knows. It's not like she doesn't know. It's not like you don't know either. No, it's just baked cheese crackers, and they're delicious. And Cheez-Its are awesome.
I'm not into them.
You've never... I assume you've tried them, right?
I've tried them once or twice. And no.
Just how, man?
I eat like plain ruffled chips with French onion dip.
Oh.
And then the orange ruffles.
The cheese ones?
They're not cheese.
Which one's the orange one?
It's sour cream and something.
And cheese.
Oh, maybe
it's cheddar
cheese.
cheese,
but it's not
and
the
sour
same
cream.
Cheez-It thing.
I love Cheez-Its, and if you ever get the
like
chance, people at home, to make your
People
own.
at home.
Yeah. If you ever get
How
the
do you
chance
know where they're listening?
to make you, hey,
They could be in their car.
people at home, people in the
Could be on
cars,
their
people in
phone.
office, people in the toilet. I don't give a fuck where you are. Go to a
Oh,
kitchen.
I hope somebody is listening to us right now while they're taking a shit.
That'd be great.
You can do it.
Right.
We believe in you.
I don't believe in you at all. I expect you to fail. Just like everything. Your mother was right. Anyway, if you ever get the chance to make your own homemade Cheez-Its, they're fucking delicious. And it's really easy. All you gotta do is fucking cut cheese
Oh, now we're
into tiny... Bro, okay? I used to want to be a chef, all right?
Oh.
At some point, I'm going to talk about cooking, because I love cooking. Speaking of, just tried a recipe out last week, which was 2 weeks ago now. I saw it on Volpe Test Kitchen's YouTube, which I love theirs. They always give great ideas for some just little snackies. And it was basically, imagine like... So, like, I love... Who doesn't love pizza, right? It's great.
I love pizza.
Yeah. But I'm weird because one of the things that I found about myself is that I'm not a big fan of a lot of sauces that I find a lot of companies decide to use. When I make my own pizzas, I actually make my own sauce, like, from scratch. I actually, cook the tomatoes and boil them out. And
So much work.
and crush them. Oh, it's so much work, but dude, after 12 hours, that fucking sauce is the best fucking sauce you've ever tried in your fucking life. I promise you. Okay. And it doesn't really take that long. It doesn't have to anyway. I just like to let it slow cook for like 12 hours. I think it makes it better. I just like it. It's
so
just
you have to plan a day in advance to have pizza.
Yeah. Well, if I want to do it that way, I could always just buy like pizza sauce and then make the dough, wait 20 minutes for it to rise and roll it out, which is basically what I did with this recipe. And it's a pizza, I forget what they called it, but the only ingredient I didn't have at home was pepperoni and fontina cheese. I had everything else. Fontina. It's very similar to mozzarella, but it doesn't. It's not.
Name.
It's not as greasy. If that makes sense.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's not as greasy of a cheese, and it's a very soft cheese. It's soft white cheese. And it does. It's not a strong smelling cheese. You know, like Gouda smells really strong, and it's not a very strong cheese. It's a lighter cheese. Or even mozzarella smells strong in comparison to Fontina. So anyway, when I got Fontina and the pepperoni, and made my dough, and what you do is you roll it out into kind of a really long rectangle, and you brush in garlic oil. You take olive oil and you shred garlic into it to make it garlic flavored oil, which is what I do with most of my butter too. Usually I brush the crust with butter garlic sauce that I make from scratch too, which my secret to that, by the way, is carnation milk. Use carnation milk, not regular milk. It gives it a great flavor.
This podcast is taking a weird turn.
Hey man, people need to know I love to cook. Anyway, so you brush the inside of it with that, and you leave about a half an inch on the edges exposed, and then you lay down oregano on that, and I used crushed red peppers sparingly since they do tend to have quite a bit of a bite to them. And then you lay out your pepperoni, so each pepperoni is touching one another all the way across the dough, and then you just sprinkle on the fontina cheese on that, and then you actually roll it into like a giant, almost like a cannoli looking thing, and then spiral it in, toss it in the oven at about 450 for 10 minutes. Pull that bitch out, man, and you just cut little slices. Ooh, you have to give the crust an egg wash before you toss it in there too. Yeah, and they recommended tossing some fennel seeds on top. I did that with half of it because I wasn't sure. I'm not a big fan of fennel. But I did it, and go with the fennel if you decide to do it. Yeah, and the egg wash and the fennel pulls it all together, gives it a really nice crispy golden brown crust, and the inside is great. You know, depending on how you make your dough, all that stuff. I make my dough from scratch. You can buy it. I don't give a shit. Dough's easy though. I mean, it's just flour, water, and yeast, and you wait 20 minutes. Use warm water. And Josh is just like, he doesn't give a shit. So
I zoned out.
We're going to move on, I suppose, because he doesn't fucking care about homemade deliciousness.
No.
But I've got one we can talk about, and that's movies that bombed. Now, I went out to Jacksonville a few weeks ago. Got some good footage of my strongman friend Nate up there. Got a good training session with Nate while I was up there.
Strongman.
But I stayed with some family of mine. I know, right? Crazy. Will does have family. Yeah, so I stayed with them, and I stayed in their oldest daughter's room. Their oldest daughter's in her, I think, her 30s.
Okay.
But she's still, they keep a room there for her in case she needs it and whatever.
Interesting.
And
does it have all the old trophies up and everything?
No, they didn't do trophies.
That's because she didn't win.
She didn't. She's just fucking loser. Fucking loser. Nerd. Fucking failure. Anyway, so she had a bunch of movies, like DVDs and stuff, sitting around, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. People used to have to collect these instead of just buying digital copies. I'm kidding.
Don't be hating, bro.
I totally still do that to this day.
I love the hardcover.
I have a physical copy of Generation Iron and Pumping Iron, even though I could watch either one of them online.
Yes.
Just because I love them so much. But
yes.
Anyway, so I'm looking through the movies, and I'm like, oh wow, they got a lot of movies I've seen. Bad Boys 2, shit like that. And then I saw Bridge to Terabithia, and it was actually still in its package.
What is that one?
It's
I know
just
the name.
Stupid shitty kids movie about a bridge that forms out of the forest and they go across.
Oh yeah.
It's like a really shitty version of Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Yeah, it's like Narnia before Narnia.
It's a shitty Narnia, and Narnia wasn't even
Shitty
that good.
Narnia.
So
Shitty Narnia.
so
Part one.
anyway, my first reaction when I saw it was, "That's accurate." Like yeah, they would have this movie, but it wouldn't be open. It would still be in its packaging. And I just thought about that. It was just so funny because the day before that, I was just scrolling through Netflix just cause, and I fucking saw something I thought I would never see, and it was Kindergarten Cop 2
Yes, with
with
what's
Dolph
his face?
fucking Lundgren.
Yes.
And I couldn't believe my
Wait,
fucking
it's already on
eyes.
Netflix.
Yes.
Was it made for Netflix?
I hope so,
Because I know they were making it.
because it's bad.
Did you watch it?
I had to.
Just for
How the
shits and
fuck
giggles?
could I? How could I see that and just go, "I'll watch it later"? No, I was like, "This needs to get watched right now," because Kindergarten Cop is
Did not need a sequel.
number one. It didn't need a sequel. Two, it wasn't that good at all. It was probably one of Arnold's worst movies. I would argue.
As
Um,
in, money making wise, or what you like.
Yes. Well, you see, I'm kind of a basic bitch when it comes to like Arnold movies.
Oh yeah.
In terms of what I like is what most people like.
But it's got the greatest lines in it.
Like Terminator 2, everybody loves. It's in
Yes.
fact like the standard for action movies
Yes.
in this century because it's so good.
Yes.
And like Predator, everybody loves Predator because it's fucking great.
Yes.
And then like
Aren't they remaking Predator?
Red Sonja,
They are remaking.
everybody hates it because it's not that good.
Yeah, we've talked about that one.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So like when I say I'm a basic bitch, I've seen all of his movies a lot of times. I love them all. I probably know more than most people do about them. But when I say I'm a basic bitch, I mean my taste in his movies
Right.
are of the basic bitch variety. Like I'm not gonna sit there and be like, well, you know, Twins is actually quite underrated. A lot of people didn't give Junior a chance.
Kind of
you
like
know?
people with Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did a lot of bad movies.
I like the.
He did a lot of bad movies.
I like the one that I don't think it did well. The one where he like got a.
Tried to erase his mind.
No.
Oh, I
It
just
was about a
watched that
movie
one.
place. Like he.
The Truman Show.
No. That's a good one.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a great fucking movie.
No, it's
Anything with Ed Harris.
I
I'll
want to say it's
watch.
like the Majestic or something, and he hits his like he's a movie. He's in the movies or something like that, and he's like a movie maker, and it's like during the Cold War, I think.
Oh,
'Cause,
okay.
Like he gets like some shit happens, and he starts getting investigated for being a spy or something.
I've no,
Not ringing any bells.
never followed Jim Carrey that closely.
It's really good, but it's him being serious, but not super serious. It's not like The Mask or True Lie or not True Lies, Liar Liar.
So, but then again, it's not like Number 23, which was like
Right.
horror slash serious.
Yeah, this is just
Uh,
like a feel good story.
I actually
haven't
just
watched.
watched.
it in forever.
I
really
just
haven't.
watched one with him on Netflix this week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was basically the premise of it, and I wasn't gonna watch it until I saw Elijah Wood was in it, and I was like, that's
There's
interesting.
his Wikipedia picture, by the way.
Yeah.
For Jim Carrey.
Wow, from 2008.
It looks like from Yes Man.
That's
didn't
from
like that
fucking
movie.
8 years ago. I actually liked Yes Man. Not a lot, but I enjoyed it.
So continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I wasn't gonna watch it, but I saw Elijah Wood was in it, and I was like, I guess I'll have to take a
Yeah,
gander.
I was right.
And it's called The Majestic.
This movie.
You know what? I remember that poster. I've never seen it though.
Oh, it's a great movie.
But yeah, this movie, I forget what fucking movie it was. I just watched it. I'm actually gonna look it up because it's gonna bother me. It's got a really weird title, but the whole premise of the movie is that his girlfriend goes to this place, his ex-girlfriend, so she can erase the memory of him.
Oh yeah, I wanted to see that one.
And he tries to do it too, and then kind of has second thoughts about it.
Right, and then he like tries to fight it and everything.
Yeah, and he fights it, and he's like in his head, like running from them and shit.
Right.
And
Is it worth watching?
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Yes.
I was very surprised at how good it was. I really wasn't expecting it to be that good. In terms of like a drama
Right.
and like a serious thing. My biggest reservations about the entire movie was his girlfriend. Like, she was kind of annoying to me
Ah,
for most of the movie, but then near the end, it actually kind of started to, like, I was like, God damn, like,
Huh.
this is heavy shit, and it's like good too.
nice.
And the special effects, the visual effects in it, fucking phenomenal.
Nice.
Like, amazing. He was like walking, and he like walks, and like all of a sudden the fucking entire background just changes.
Oh,
Just like he does like this, and it's no cut, and it's just like vroom, it's a new scene, and he's just like, what the fuck? And like there's one scene where he's like holding on to her, and then like he falls down, and like his arms just collapse into him, and she's just gone.
oh wow.
And like it's really good. It's really well made movie. I mean, check it out. You might like it. You might not.
So how was? Oh, keep going.
No, go ahead.
So we jumped away from Kindergarten Cop 2.
There was a
Is it supposed to be like? Is it connected to the first one at
No,
all?
not at
It's
all.
just Kindergarten Cop 2.
It's
Another guy
just-
being
right.
because Arnold played a substitute teacher, right?
That-
I haven't seen this movie in like
It was the same thing.
10 years
It
or
was
something.
the same premise. The premise of Kindergarten Cop was Arnold Schwarzenegger and his partner are tracking down a guy who's
Who's
like
his partner in this one? In that one?
it was a woman.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
She had like a ferret.
Yeah.
So she's supposed to be the substitute teacher, and she's supposed to try to get close to one of the kids because they believe that they're the son of the guy they're looking for.
Ah, okay.
And might I also add, one of my favorite parts about Kindergarten Cop 1 was the main bad guy. His mother was amazing as an evil person because you hated that bitch. Like, she was nasty, and she was only on screen for a total of like 10 minutes tops.
right.
And you despise her. Like, she's just such an evil old woman, and you love it. I loved it anyway. But he's not even supposed to be the substitute teacher. She is. She gets sick the day of. She eats like bad food and gets like food poisoning or something.
Oh right.
So he ends up going in as a substitute teacher.
right.
That's the
right.
premise of the first one. The premise of this one was, and when you just asked me how was it, I got reminded of CinemaSins when he does the Expendables 2. I believe he did the Expendables 2. And he said, I love how they gave all the best lines to the non-English native speakers. Like, they gave all the good lines to Dolph Lundgren, Jet Li,
right.
Arnold, and like none of these guys can speak very good. Like, they're talking for like 10 minutes, and you're like, I can't understand half of what he's saying because he can't talk. And Dolph Lundgren's the fucking say,
But he's like super smart.
I'm Swedish. No, he's a genius. He's
Yeah.
he's got a fucking degree in chemical engineering. That
Right.
joke in the Expendables is true.
Right.
Like, he went to MIT or some shit. Like,
Yeah.
he's a really smart guy.
I like the commercials he was doing for one of the cable companies or something like that, where he was too powerful and
Oh
nobody
yeah,
could take
yeah.
And he like breaks chairs
Yeah.
and beakers and shit.
So the premise of this movie is the same thing. I had a big problem with him having a romantic subplot in the movie with one of the teachers, because the teacher he's like in a relationship with, like, Dolph Lundgren, they don't make it seem like he's younger than he is.
okay.
He's playing I think Dolph Lundgren's in his late 50s, or
Right.
even 60s. And they don't pretend like he's supposed to be 40 or something, just a rough 40. No, he's just 50 something year old. And this woman who works at the school, who he gets along with, and they end up dating or whatever, she's got to be like 25,
Oh,
maybe
God.
30. Like, she's really fucking young. And the premise of the school is funny, I guess, because like it's like this super liberal, like, all the kids eat quinoa and fucking soy and shit.
Oh, that
He's
sounds
in there.
kind of funny.
He's in there eating a fucking peanut butter and jelly, and they're like, "What are you eating for lunch?" He's like, "Good old fashioned peanut butter and jelly." And the kid like has a fucking meltdown because he's allergic to peanuts.
Oh Jesus.
And so yeah, but the scenes were all terribly filmed, and children actors are terrible.
Are they? Is it young kids again?
I
Oh
wanna
yeah,
say
'cause
kindergarten.
kindergarten cop,
Yeah, I
yeah.
want to say the kindergartners
That was
are
a dumb
first grade.
question.
Yeah, well, I was expecting it to be like Kindergarten Cop 2, the first grade. Like,
yeah,
like,
like go up one or
right,
something.
but no, it wasn't. And his partner is
Danny
it's-
DeVito.
No, it's a black guy, and I've seen him in other things, and I can't remember what else he's been in. but he's like a C or even an E tier actor.
Gotcha.
You know, like he's not quite Z list, but like when you see him, you'll be like, oh, that guy, yeah.
I know that.
I remember him. I don't remember from what, but I know I've seen him.
I know that face.
All in all, 2 out of 10. Would not watch again. Ironically, 10 out of 10. Must see.
You know what's one of the so-called shitty movies or whatever that I like? Whenever it's on, I will sit down and watch it.
What?
The Street Fighter movie.
Bro.
That's come up in the last couple times I've been at a show, and people like, okay, so are you broing me because you hate it, or are you like me?
When M. Bison came to your village, it was the most important day of your life.
You were there when we were talking about it in there.
But for me, it was Tuesday. Oh my god! Why does a movie that bad get such a good fucking line?
But oh
god damn it!
I love that cheesy.
And then
movie.
fucking Guile, Mr. American Man, is being played by Jean-Claude Van Damme, who can't even speak English without sounding like his fucking peanut butter stuck in his fucking mouth. They've got him playing fucking Guile.
You know who I forgot that was in it? The girl that plays Chun-Li.
Chun-Li?
She is now in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh.
And that's also the same person that did the voice of Mulan.
Oh.
I'm like, shit, you jumped around.
She really did. She went from terrible to decent to...
Mulan's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, you know, children's movie, I guess.
See, you know, yeah.
God. I don't like children's movies because I hate the fucking singing.
Because he hated being a child.
No, okay, you want to know my favorite Disney movies? Fucking Sword in the Stone. And, what was another one? Bugs Life.
Oh, Bugs Life
yeah,
is good.
Yeah,
so you're more into the newer age ones.
Fucking Sword in the Stone was not a new age one.
No, but like Bugs Life, did you like Cars and...
I was okay with Cars.
Bugs Life was good. I haven't seen that one forever either.
Bugs Life?
Yeah. Love that one.
And I loved Ants. I know that's not them, but still.
Yeah.
Or Ant Z. I'm not sure which one it is.
It's Ants.
I thought it was Ants, right?
Yeah.
But like, if you look at the Disney movies that I like, there's a common theme that they don't have any fucking singing. Because I don't like the singing. Even as a child, I was like, this is fucking dumb.
I always liked the singing.
Like,
I always thought it was weird, but I liked it.
Did 101 Dalmatians have singing?
It did not.
I thought not. I enjoyed that movie.
I don't think so.
Maybe
once.
Movie too. I also like the live action one because when I watched it again as like an adult, I forgot that Hugh Laurie was in it. And I fucking fangirled out. I was like, oh my god, House!
I love Hugh Laurie.
I fucking love Hugh Laurie too. I want to see that.
Do you listen to his music at all?
Yes, it's fucking amazing.
God.
I had no idea he would be that good, and I was like, why is he this good? Why is Hugh Laurie good at this?
He has a cool documentary of him getting into the all that and everything.
You know
like,
who I didn't...
He tours around and everything.
You know who I didn't know is into music and is?
Who's
fucking
that?
Steve Martin.
Yes, I haven't heard it, but I know
he plays the fucking banjo.
Yes,
like a fucking boss.
But I heard he only learned banjo just to be in part of his act.
Might have.
Like he didn't pick it up for fun. He picked it up to be different and be part of his act.
He's fucking. He did a whole. I think he may have finished it by now. Like a whole little country album with some famous Southern singer.
Yeah. So back to the movie thing, because now So do you like? So you don't like Aladdin?
No. I like Aladdin. I just.
It's not on the top of your list.
It's probably the only one that I actually really
because
enjoyed.
That one had a good amount of singing.
Well, the singing that was in it, I could actually stand. Like the one with the Friend Like Me.
Oh, I love that one.
And then like A Whole New World. That one just makes me laugh now though because all the memes. And I liked all the characters in it too. Like there were ones like Mulan I liked.
Mulan hasn't. Oh no, Mulan has.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that hit my head.
I don't even know the fucking words, but I know the beat to it. Yeah. But I remember every time I'd see that, because that was my problem with Disney movies. Whenever they had like a singing montage, I was like, fuck. Because I grew up watching like 80s action movies where when they had a montage, I was like, just a fucking montage.
Like Deadpool's montage. I have that rap song now.
Oh my god.
I love it. And if you listen to it a couple of times, it actually like pulls shit from the movie and
Right.
stuff. Oh, I fucking love that rap song.
Yeah, but other Disney movies.
Lilo and Stitch.
I believe I enjoyed Lilo.
Oh,
and
you
Stitch.
better like Lilo and Stitch. That's my favorite fucking.
That didn't have much singing in it though.
That had no. It didn't have singing. It like
It had
Elvis
like a song. Yeah.
Elvis is big into it.
Right. Yeah.
And then all the commercials was like I fell in love with Stitch. The very first commercial I ever saw of
Right.
him, because he's my favorite Disney character.
I'm trying to think because I haven't seen Stitch in forever, and I remember enjoying it.
Yeah, and the very first commercial, it was like when I was getting into understanding what commercials and trailers were about and everything.
Right.
So the very first thing that caught me was that they had AC/DC's Back in Black.
Right.
Never that I can remember before Stitch had any good like hardcore rock and roll anything like that in the anything of a Disney movie.
Right.
So you hear and he's like fucking surfing and shit. I'm like, so that was like the first thing, and then
yeah, I liked Lilo and Stitch. Yeah.
and then every trailer they did with him was him invading other Disney
Right.
movies and,
then they
fucking
had
everything
fucking,
up.
they had Michael Clark Duncan was in that movie too.
Yes,
He played Bubbles or whatever.
Bubbles,
Yeah.
Cobra Bubbles.
Yeah.
And then all the Elvis stuff in that too.
Yeah,
was
yeah.
awesome.
And I enjoy
Damn,
Elvis.
Fuck you.
I enjoy Elvis music.
But yeah, what else?
What other Disney movies? I mean, you're gonna have to start.
Lion
naming them.
King.
I can't stand it.
No,
No, and
not
it's,
even like Timon and Pumbaa.
It's unfortunate because I I actually love the movie.
Have you seen the meme that's been going around the last couple days
Which
where
one?
it's a picture of Mufasa
I watch a lot of.
and it's
I found a lot of dank memes, man.
and it says Mufasa, the only cat known not to land on its feet.
Oh.
I'm like,
Oh. No,
not too soon.
all I've seen lately is the Dat Boy, and the fucking SpongeBob from the, I guess Paleolithic. I don't know what kind of.
yeah,
SpongeBob.
I don't where that came. Like I've seen that and everything now.
I've never watched SpongeBob.
Oh, and if you listen to episode 10, we talked about the Captain America being Hail Hydra,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and we talked about them. They added more.
Right, I've seen a few
There's
more. Yeah,
so
yeah.
many more. There's a SpongeBob one, Hail Plankton.
Oh my God, what was the one? I saw this great one with fucking. It's not related to that, but it was a great meme. It was John Cena, and it shows like a picture of him sitting in the stands. He looks all depressed, and then it has like a shadow of his face or whatever.
Right.
And it's like when Bay says, "When can I see you?" And he's just like just all depressed, and I was like, "Oh my God," because you can't see him. Holy fuck, that's great. John Cena's a creative character.
He's back though,
Yeah, no,
and AJ Styles beat him up.
But yeah, in terms of Disney, I love Lion
Cars.
King. Yeah, I like Cars. The problem I had with Cars was Owen Wilson,
Yeah,
the voice of Lightning McQueen or whatever.
you weren't into it.
Just his voice, it
Oh.
bothers me, and it's always bothered me. Every movie I ever see him in, I was just like, he pulls me out of the movie. I don't know why. I like Zoolander. His character was great, but
But
I
it
didn't. I don't like Owen Wilson. I
Right.
actually like Luke Wilson better. His brother.
Oh, okay.
His brother has like brown hair and like a not fucked up nose.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about Owen Wilson. He's just off putting to me. I like his brother though. His brother was in Blue Streak with Martin Lawrence.
Right.
You ever seen
Oh,
that
yeah,
movie? Where the guy, the jewel thief, hides a diamond in a police station, and he doesn't know it's a police station. Then he comes back, and it was his
Yeah.
partner.
What did I watch this weekend that I didn't want to? Oh, I was at Ocala, and the show did. I got for some fucking reason. Both days of Ocala, I woke up right at 7 o'clock in the morning. Couldn't go back to sleep.
It
Like,
happens.
So I'm flipping through, and what used to be ABC Family, but whatever it is now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
whatever.
don't know, fucking Fusion or
Disney Fusion or some shit.
They had the original Flintstones movie on.
I literally just watched that on Netflix the other
I
day.
fucking
Yeah.
love that
It
movie.
was the
man.
one with John Goodman, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not
that
the
one's-
second one. The
the
second
Viva-
one's
the Viva
slightly
one's
fun to
bad.
watch. That's one of those like it's so bad it's okay to watch.
It was the first movie like skinned over.
yeah.
It's like the same plot.
yeah.
The villain even wears the same outfit.
and they
like,
brought the kazoo character. I'm like, no, why?
hello, dum dum. Oh my God, stop.
But oh fuck, I love the damn the original Flintstones.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm flipping through because you have to be down at the convention at a certain time and
Right,
everything.
right,
So I'm
right.
like, oh yes, I can finish it before I have to go down. Because I was like, can I be late to my
Right,
table
right.
to finish Flintstone?
And John Goodman played a really good fucking Fred.
Oh, it was everybody was perfect. You had John Goodman, you had Rosie O'Donnell.
Right.
Who the fuck played
Velma or whatever.
Velma's Barney's wife, right?
Right.
So that was Rosie
I don't
O'Donnell.
remember who plays Barney either.
Barney's the guy that was in Honey I Shrunk the Kids.
Right. I don't
It's
know
the
his
same
name.
exact
but
guy.
Yeah.
I wish he would. I understand why, because you know why he stopped acting, right?
No.
His wife passed away from cancer, I believe,
Oh.
and he stayed home. He quit acting to be a stay-at-home dad.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if it was cancer, but his wife died tragically.
But the kids are grown up now, man.
Yeah, and he just hasn't come back. And I'm like, you know, he had such iconic roles, and I always forget he plays Barney because he looks so much different, and he looks like a fucking human version of Barney.
Right.
They all.
I actually enjoyed the Baldwin brother in the second one. It's Barney.
Yeah,
I thought he
was
played
good.
a good Barney.
Yeah, I didn't like who played
Fred.
in the second one. I kind of liked Fred. I was
didn't
okay,
like him, though.
but going from John Goodman to that guy, because that's the
Right.
he's a comedian now,
Yeah, yeah.
and he's been in a bunch of things.
He was in the only one I can ever remember him from, honestly, like off the top of my head, is it was a movie called Down to Earth with Chris Rock, and he plays a guy who dies, a comedian who dies, and he can't get. He always goes to the Apollo, and they call him Bowie. That's his nickname.
Right.
He always gets booed, and he ends up dying before he's supposed to die, and he ends up making a deal with like an angel or whatever to take over the body of some rich old white guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
that
yeah.
movie.
People have usually seen
Yeah,
it.
he plays the butler, right?
Right. He plays the
Yes.
butler with the British accent,
Yes.
and then he has to turn off the British accent.
Yes.
And what's funny as shit to me is I'm pretty sure that actor doesn't actually have a British accent, and his American or real voice sounded worse than his British accent did in that movie.
He's been in quite a few things now that I think of it.
When we can take a break after this.
Yeah, well, yeah, we'll take a quick break. I got to make a phone call, and we'll be right back.
Perfect. Yeah. To me, you are so wonderful.
Did you start
Oh,
recording?
mine, Papa. You know I did. To me, you are so great. Ah, Dimitar. Woo, good for you, guy.
Welcome back to the Creative Hangout. I'm Josh.
I'm Will. We were talking about
Well,
movies.
that was a manly I'm Will. I'm Will.
I'm Will. I'm here to fuck shit up, bro. Bro. So you know that gym I always talk about every once in a while, the Iron House?
Yeah.
Turns out HBK is fucking training there.
Like Shawn Michaels?
Shawn Michaels
Oh,
trains
shit.
there. Yeah.
No
yeah.
shit.
One of the guys I always talk about, the young kid, Hunter, was telling me about it. I was over there this weekend just catching up and running through some things with Hunter. And he was like, yeah, man. He's like, so Alan was just talking about how Shawn Michaels is just training at the gym now, just like nonchalantly. And I'm like the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels? And he goes, yeah. And he was just so nonchalant. I'm like, I would be fangirling so
Oh,
fucking
hell yeah.
hard. Like, I'd probably get kicked out of the gym because I would be such a fucking fangirl
Yeah.
at him.
Yeah.
I'm not even that big of a fan of Shawn Michaels, and I'd be fucking fangirling.
Oh, man.
Shawn! We were talking about movies before the break, and we were trying to come down with a list of Disney movies that I don't hate. It's not been that hard, actually. I mean, I relatively enjoy most of them.
Trying to think. Meet the Robinsons. That's a Disney one, right? Where it's the kid that goes into the future.
You know, I actually never saw that one.
No? It's a
No.
good one. It's cute.
Wasn't that was the same time that movie like Robots came out, wasn't it?
I think so.
The one with Robin Williams did a voice of one of the robots.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, yeah,
He's
I
funny.
enjoyed that one more.
Yes. Well, it's Robin Williams.
Goddamn. All right, Robin Williams movies. Favorite Robin Williams movies. Go.
Ah.
No particular order. We'll put them in
Okay,
order
no.
if you want.
No.
But just go.
Because that's too hard.
It's not
The
for me.
first one I can think of is Aladdin, because that's like the first introduction I had
Would
to
you really
him.
even call that his movie though? I mean, he did make the movie. don't
He
get me
made the
wrong.
movie.
Yeah.
He you know,
Aladdin 2, 3, and 4 are proof of that.
Yeah. Well, because 2, he's not in it.
Right.
3, he is.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he came back for 3. Then 3 is amazing because it's him again.
Was that the one with the thieves? King of
Yeah,
Thieves?
King of Thieves.
I did like that one.
That's
yeah.
hard to find on DVD
Yeah,
because
bet
I
it
want
is.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2
That was
I
the one
will
with like
get
the turtle
just to
and
have.
shit, right?
The what?
The turtle island that sinks.
Oh yeah,
and
it
then,
is.
Like,
Yeah.
he has like the claw
hand of Midas.
that curls people gold.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no, the claw is different than the gold thing. The claw is what the guy used to fight the bad guy,
Oh,
the main bad guy.
okay.
That had some good music in it.
Wasn't that the one with where Open Sesame came from?
I don't think so.
I thought that was the secret word to get the door open. It was just
I think Open
Sesame.
Sesame was in it, but it was a long. It's been around forever.
Oh yeah, but I mean that's what taught all the kids what it was, though.
Maybe that generation. Trying to think. Mrs. Doubtfire.
Obviously.
Why do you want me to name them if you keep obviously me?
Keep going.
Shit. I want to say Flubber.
Got to. It's a good one.
Flubber's a good one.
Yeah, it's got.
Trying to think of all of his movies.
Good
Wait.
Morning Vietnam. I mean, that one where he plays the Polish guy on the radio.
Yeah.
One of my personal favorites, Bicentennial Man.
Which one's that one?
That's the one where he plays a robot who gets turned into a human.
Yes.
Bro.
I
A lot of
kinda
people
like that
A lot of people didn't like it. I actually enjoyed it quite a bit.
I thought it was too long.
That thing was too long. I can admit that it was too long. Yeah.
I slightly like Patch Adams, but there's too strong of moments in there. I
Yeah.
like the fun moments, but whew.
We're forgetting one of the best ones, Good Will Hunting.
Yes.
Like holy shit.
Yes.
Didn't realize he could be that serious.
Yeah.
And then holy fuck. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. This is not about you, you you mathematical dick. God, I love that so much.
I feel like I'm forgetting one.
I mean, there's plenty. So I've pretty much listed off my favorites.
Yeah.
Just in those little bits. We could head to the wiki and see what Wikipedia has to say.
Now, what about we talked about him a little bit earlier, Jim Carrey.
Fuck. I mean, Mask is right up there.
Mask has got to be one of the top ones.
Liar Liar.
Liar Liar's great.
Um,
I have a problem with watching Liar Liar sometimes because sometimes I get really embarrassed with movies. So it's like one of those ones you're just like sitting in the couch going, fuck.
I mean, I want to squeeze him. I mean, I want to touch him. I mean, mama.
Mama.
Ace Ventura. The real question is 1 or 2.
Damn.
See, I didn't know the first one existed.
No shit.
And I only saw the second one. And I was always kind of
Okay.
like, why do they call it When Nature Calls? And so I fell in love with the second one because I watched it over and over and over. And then I saw the first one and I was like, fuck, I see why this got a sequel.
I'd have to say 2.
I enjoyed
Because
2 better.
I always love. Well, there's the Monopoly guy shit. There's the parking the car like a glove. I use
Nobody
that.
wants to play with me. My favorite scene from that whole fucking movie was the fucking Iota, throw me a spear.
Yeah, I was about to say that's my favorite.
And then the fuck Iquinswacha. Well, tell them I'm not. How I know? I only just met you. Like, you fucking asshole. Like,
And then he fucks up
He
his
did
hair
the
to look
hair.
like a devil. Nobody messes with the dew.
Iquinswacha. I noticed you referred to me as White Devil. Yes. Don't do that. I only just met you. I don't know. It's just like, holy shit.
And then when he finds the fucking thing,
The bat.
and he's running
Oh
there.
my god. Chicago. He's like, guano. Yeah, he's eating the whole paste. Like, what's that again? Rat droppings.
Bat droppings.
Bat droppings. Yeah. And then he's sipping the water. What's wrong? Guano bowls. Collect the whole set. Fuck. Oh my god. The monkey guard. Where he just fucking puts him to sleep. And the one guy up on the pole and he's spitballing him. With me, he could be the best. So many good parts in that movie.
Oh, the part where he's messing with the chief. What's the word that he's not supposed to say? Or that
No, he's not supposed to touch the altar.
Oh,
And then every time he says Chicago,
yeah,
they bow down. So he's like, Chicago. Chicago. You're out. You're out. Get out. And the chief's like, what the fuck?
You played a great game,
my
buddy.
God, when he's just like, I got a dust for Prince. and the entire room was dusted. I was just like, holy fuck, how did I come up with this? God damn.
get that movie.
That shit's still funny today, man.
Yeah, that one is much better because I can call so much more moments than the first one.
That's what I'm saying. Like the first one,
The
the
only
only
one
funny moments I remember.
The sliding glass door.
That was funny.
My buddy used to do that one all the time.
When he fucking he was talking to the cop, and he's just like, well, what do you think happened? He's like, when the guy killed the roach, and he's just like, it's pretty obvious what happened here. The perpetrator saw the size of the victim's dick and became insanely jealous.
What else is good from Jim Carrey?
Oh my God! How did we forget Dead Poets Society?
Yeah.
Oh, Captain, My Captain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't that big of a fan of it.
Nah.
Fucking Jumanji.
Oh fuck! You know they're remaking that. Right?
I know, with The Rock
And Jack Black.
and Jack Black, which is
Yeah.
weird. I don't know how to feel about that because Jack Black's last movie with the fucking R.L. Stein shit was pretty terrible.
I haven't watched it. It's on
Yes.
Netflix though, so I can't say it's on Netflix already. So
Right.
that's usually not a good sign.
Pretty bad. How could we forget about Hook?
Oh, real quick. Speaking of Jack Black, so you know the creative hangout page I run, or you know the the Nerd Society X
Yeah,
page
yeah.
I run. It's a all nerd page.
Yeah.
You guys can look it up. But I post on there every so often that JB Designs, me, the artist, is at a convention.
Right.
Trying to get some more people, whore
Right.
myself out wherever I can. And I put on there, make sure to check out JB, because I talk in the third person, so it's not me advertising myself.
Right.
And it's like, oh, make sure to check out JB over at Ocala Comic Con. And this person commented on it, and he goes, the only JB I know is Jack Black, and I'm pretty sure this isn't him. And I put on there, just to let you know, in a little secret, more than one person can be known by a nickname or something.
And I've never heard Jack Black refer to himself as JB.
No.
Ever. Seeing as how he's, Tenacious D.
Yes.
So, like, why would he ever go by JB?
Speaking of Jack Black, School of Rock.
Yes.
That's my favorite movie of his.
It's
I want to see the musical.
It's not that hard to pick because he's only got like 4. How could we have possibly forgotten The Birdcage?
My wife loves that one.
It's one of my favorite ones. Sid Patch Adams. He was in Night in the Museum, but that wasn't his movie.
Oh, he's great in the Night in the Museum.
Of course,
movies,
he's
though.
great in it, but it's
He's
not
great.
really his movie.
I really like this character.
World's Greatest Dad. Never seen it. Always see it on Netflix. Refuse to watch it. It looks stupid as fuck.
Yeah, RV's pretty good.
You liked RV, really?
It's not great,
Yeah. See, I
but
didn't like it.
it's funny.
Popeye. I actually didn't like Popeye.
No,
Mm-mm.
I liked it.
No, it was okay.
Had a good cheese factor to it.
Angriest Man in Brooklyn. Happy Feet.
Oh, he plays great characters.
Jacob the Liar. That was the one where he plays the dude on the radio and he's talking to the little girl over the radio and it's like World War II.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
never seen that one.
It's heavy. Bro.
Ramon. He plays Ramon in Happy Feet.
Yes.
Let me tell something to you.
Fucking Man of the Year was one of my favorite ones.
Is that when he's going for
He's a
president?
comedian and he runs for president. 'cause
I gotta
everybody's like,
see
"You should
that
do it,"
one.
yeah.
That's one I've never seen.
There's others. License to Wed wasn't that good.
Oh yeah.
And that's all the ones that are worth mentioning. Trust me.
Yeah.
And if we missed one of your favorites, you're wrong.
So other Jim Carrey ones I'm trying to think of.
I'm trying to find. He's done a shit ton of movies, and I just.
It amazes me on how many people have done voice acting, how many people, Luke Skywalker,
Bro.
Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
He has done a shitload
Oh yeah.
of voices.
Not just
for
the Joker.
cartoons.
He's done a lot.
Like a ton of DC shit. I mean, he's been like, oh my god,
Believe it-
everything.
Okay, so if you go by the analytics, it tells you what people search most for when it comes to Jim Carrey movies.
Okay.
First one on the list is Dumb and Dumber. Yeah.
I
Nope,
never liked
not
Dumb
a
and
fan.
Dumber.
Then The Mask,
Okay.
which I'm
good.
like, that's fine at number 1. Second one is the first Ace Ventura,
Okay.
which I'm fine with.
Yeah.
Fourth, The Truman Show. Totally
That's-
fine with.
oh, I
It's a
love that
great
one.
movie. Fifth, Liar Liar, perfectly fine
Yep.
with that. Great ass movie. And then Bruce Almighty. It's an okay movie.
I like Bruce Almighty.
It's got Jennifer Aniston. You know, you get to see her tits, which is great.
You didn't get into it?
Then they've got that Eternal Sunshine thing I was telling you
Yeah.
about. Then The Grinch, which I actually thought was good because of him.
Oh, he's amazing in The Grinch.
And then what fucked with me, though, even as a kid, is like Anthony Hopkins being the narrator really fucked with me. I was like, Hannibal is telling me to have a Merry Christmas.
But
And then the
man,
Cable Guy.
oh, that's
How could
a
we forget?
fucked up one.
Yes,
you know, real
man.
quick,
Ace
the
Ventura.
girl that plays Cindy Lou Who?
Yeah.
Is the lead singer of the Pretty Reckless.
Oh, wow. She
Yeah.
grew up.
Oh. But
Um,
you look at that and then you look at her in the Pretty Reckless and actually go see her live.
yeah.
That will fuck with your mind.
I-
Like if you really want to lose your shit, watch Nightmare Before Christmas or Nightmare.
The Grinch.
Watch The
Yeah.
Grinch, and then go watch her perform because she'll roll all over the floor and like crawl. It's fucking weird.
Oh, my God. It's like
Great, but I love the Pretty
these
Reckless.
these definitely descend into the shittier movies. Okay, so then Yes Man, which you don't like, I like.
yeah, I
it
didn't
quite a
get
bit.
into that.
Ace
one.
Ventura 2, which a lot of people don't like. I
Why
actually
is
prefer
that so low?
I
Fuck
prefer
that list.
Kick Ass 2.
All right, hold on, real quick. I want if people listening to this, we're gonna have to do like when we bring this episode out, or just comment on
like
our
a
page.
Facebook poll.
Do you like Ace Ventura 1
or two. Yeah.
So message us.
And if you
post it up on our wall.
You have to put your favorite quote from the movie too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's the challenge because try fucking quoting the first movie. You're just gonna be like, that time that he did that one thing. I really enjoyed the opening scene where he's kicking the box, and then most likely, sir. Ha ha ha. ha.
So what was the next one?
After Kick Ass 2,
He was great in Kick Ass.
I didn't see the second one.
It was good.
Everybody
They
said it was
really
okay.
go
Overboard.
no, like they go off the comics a lot, and that's like one of the first ones that I'm kind of like. "Arr."
Right. So then they've got Man on the Moon, which if you've never seen,
Oh, is that when he's
he's like a stage actor, comedian thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an okay one. Me, Myself, and Irene, which I actually believe belongs higher up on there.
I didn't like it because it felt like Dumb and Dumber. It was
Yeah.
like the same style,
Yeah, it kind of
and
was.
I just can't get into that.
And then the things I actually agree with. Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events.
Never watched
That
that.
should be way down on the list. See, I was a big fan of those books.
Mm.
And the movies shit on them very hard.
I think they're remaking that.
Batman Forever.
No, I liked him in Batman Forever.
No, he was great in it.
Okay, the movie wasn't the
Bat Nipples
greatest.
ruined it for it.
Yeah, Bat Nipples. Because that's George Clooney, right? No, that's Val Kilmer. They
The
really
number
messed up
23.
Two-Face on that one, though.
The number 23.
Okay.
Which was, I thought was a decent one. Then I'm a little, I kind of disagree with this one. It was the Burt Wonderstone.
That sounds familiar.
That was the one with Steve Carell. I
It's
think.
not ringing bells.
I gotta look at it. Yeah, Steve Carell and Steve
Does
Buscemi
it show a poster?
play like a.
Sadly enough, I know posters. Oh, okay. Yeah,
And Jim Carrey plays a shock magician.
yeah they're all magicians.
And he's like a
shit.
shock magician.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh my god, I actually enjoyed it quite a bit.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, I was looking at Jim Carrey, not Robin Williams. Whoop.
Oop.
Let's get back to the list. We won't do this every time. Let's see.
Fuck
and then
you. I'll do whatever I want.
I Love You, Philip Morris.
Okay, now we're just getting into shit.
Haven't seen it yet. I just saw it on Netflix yesterday, and I'm like, I guess I'll watch it because it's Jim Carrey. Mr. Popper's Penguins.
I have not seen that.
I don't
love
know
that
how
book,
the
though.
fuck you make a book that's this big into a movie.
That's
Um,
why I love that book.
Fun with Dick and Jane,
That's a good one.
which by the way is a remake, and the remake and the original are both good.
Yeah, it's very good.
The Majestic.
That's the movie I love.
Yeah. A Christmas Carol. He plays
Oh yeah, that's the
Scrooge.
animated one.
Never seen
man.
it.
That's been remade. How many fucking times can you remake that one?
Uh,
I'm sorry, the Muppets did it the best.
Horton Hears a Who.
My mom likes that one.
Never seen it. Have no interest to.
Oh no, I've seen that. It's cute.
Dumb and Dumber 2.
That thing bombed.
Yeah, no shit. Everybody begged for it.
It was too late.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The Deadpool with Clint Eastwood. I think I've actually seen that one. Rubber Face, True Crimes. Wow, a bunch of shit I've never seen. all in good taste.
You know what's coming or what's in the
Turns
works that I'm dying to see? Like speaking of like,
He was in Pink Cadillac.
oh,
That's crazy.
Super Troopers 2 is in the works.
Oh, did their Kickstarter actually go through?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh dude, they got like $4 million some dollars. They had one of the guys that is in the movie. Tom and Dan had him on,
Wow.
and kind of giving an update and everything. And oh man, I cannot wait for that movie.
I hope it's good.
I hope so, dude.
I hope it's good.
They're fan focused though, and it's
Right.
fan funded.
Right.
So I think that with them being in control,
Right.
and they are working with the studio a bit, you know, working with Fox to an
Right.
extent, because they come up with some, you know, writing
Right.
styles and stuff. But I think if it's bad, I will be amazed.
Well, you know, that's what's funny because like Reno 911. You ever see that show?
I watched parts of it.
I've always seen that show, and I was kind of like, you know, guys, there's a reason Super Troopers didn't turn into a TV series because it wouldn't be very good. And yeah, I've seen a lot of episodes of Reno 911, and you know, it's pretty funny. Like after you get attached to the characters and stuff.
Right.
But on the whole, I'm like, nah, I never sit down and watch it again. Like House, I've rewatched that shit like 4 times in my life.
I love House.
The entire fucking series.
But God, does it like it gets gross and it makes me what is
Cringy?
it, hyper cringe and a
Yeah.
hypochondriac. It's
No,
like
no, not hypochondriac. No.
no, what am I-
Hyperventilate?
no, like I think I'm getting the shit that the person has.
Oh,
on.
that is a hypochondriac.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Yeah.
like they're like, oh, my skin's all itchy and
Right.
falling off or some shit. I'm like,
I think they should have ended it at season 6. Honestly,
I didn't want. I'm not a religious watcher. I watched it a few times. My wife got into it.
7 and 8 were too far, and the ending was meh.
Yeah.
But I do always love drawing the parallels between House and
Reno 911.
Holmes. No, Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, the BBC series.
No, just in general.
Oh, just in general. Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
yeah. Because I mean, Dr. Gregory House, Sherlock Holmes. They're both crazy drug addicts. Wilson, Watson. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's the same fucking thing.
Do you like so you like Sherlock Holmes?
Fuck yeah, the
Do you
BBC
like
one.
well did
Sherlock.
you
Fuck yeah.
okay, what about Robert Downey Jr.'s version?
It's just Robert Downey Jr. with a shitty British accent.
Is there any movies we actually both enjoy? We should get like a list of
Yeah.
movies and go.
Well, we always seem to remember the ones we don't like. I mean, we just listed off a bunch from a bunch of the guys that we loved.
Yeah.
And I mean, we love all those 80s action movies. We both
Yes.
love that Street Fighter movie,
Yes.
which is a controversy waiting to start. You know
oh,
what I mean?
we're gonna
Like,
have some hate mail from that one.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's just well, you remember G4, right?
yeah.
And they would play what did they call it? Movies we hate to love or something.
Oh, we love to hate. Or
We love
whatever?
to hate.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was one of the ones. And I was like, they had quite a few movies that were like, I loved them, and it was
Right.
like you weren't supposed to. I'm like, oh, why
Right.
you gotta be hating on me?
No. Yeah. I don't know. What other movies do you have any guilty pleasure movies that you're not supposed to like but you like?
Roadhouse.
You're fucking supposed to love.
Okay, you're supposed to love
The fuck are
Roadhouse.
you kidding? The fuck.
My
outta here.
mom loves Roadhouse, so it
Roadhouse
always
is the
threw me
fucking shit. Yeah, she loves it because she's an American
off.
and she's a woman, and Patrick Swayze is hot as shit in that movie.
I'm trying to think. Like, I own up to all my shit though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if
Like I was seeing, it's hard to be embarrassed of certain things in this day and age. Like, all right, like so I knew a guy who loved
'Cause-
Eraserhead, like legitimately loved it.
which one?
Eraserhead,
What the fuck is that?
it's a really shitty indie movie.
Hmm.
Figuring people fucking love it, and I'm like, this is the dumbest, creepiest, weirdest shit.
There's a few like girly movies or like
Yeah,
chick
yeah,
flicks
yeah, yeah.
that
Like a what?
You've Got Mail.
Oh, okay. Well, that's Tom Hanks though.
Oh, so I get a pass. 'cause
You're
it's Tom
allowed to
Hanks?
love it if it's Tom Hanks.
It's
like
a good story.
if you
too,
break
though.
it down, like Castaway is a fucking love story,
True.
but it's got Tom Hanks, so you get a pass.
I get a pass.
That man can do no wrong in my eyes.
I'm trying to think. Hmm.
I mean, like, okay, like,
Is the one Would Jet Li considered a good movie?
Fuck yeah.
I never know, because like
That's a great
like
fucking
stuff I
movie.
think is fucking amazing.
No,
like
that's a
other
great
people are like,
fucking movie.
what the fuck?
No, that's a great fucking movie.
That's not a chick flick, but
What the fuck could you ask more for? It's got
Oh, I
Jet
love that
Li,
movie.
Jason Statham,
Yes.
that one old black guy.
Yes.
Like, it's great. I mean, and the premise is cool as fuck,
Oh,
too.
and the storyline and how it all tangles together.
Right? The
I was
premise
kind of
is
bummed they
cool.
never tried to do a sequel. But
I'm glad they didn't. I was worried they
it probably
ruin
would have gotten
They'd
fucked
ruin
up.
You know what I love? Anything with fucking Donnie Yen in it.
Who?
Ip Man. The Iron Monkey.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There you go. That's Donnie Yen.
Yes.
Anything with him in it, I'll fucking watch. I love that guy.
Yes.
Kind of like Jackie Chan. I'll watch any movie with him in it, too. I like Jackie Chan.
I like Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
I like Rush Hour. I didn't like I don't hate him, but I couldn't get into him as Shanghai Nights.
Shanghai Nights and Shanghai Noon.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the Owen
Or-
Wilson
yeah,
effect.
that's your own Wilson fact.
See, but I actually love those movies, though.
I like them.
Yeah.
But there's like things in those that bother me.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean,
I'm trying to think what other movies I can think of.
but it just Jackie Chan's choreography alone, it'll save. Any
Okay,
movie.
so you like Spider-Man?
the
like,
first one.
You like Spider-Man, period,
Oh
right?
yeah, he's actually my favorite hero.
Okay, so what's favorite Spider-Man movie?
Does it have to be live action or?
No, it can be.
Well, that actually makes it tougher if it's animated because there's a lot of good animated ones.
They did a really good the new show with the Web Warriors.
Yes,
That's
yes.
really fun. I just watched one where it's like him versus the Sinister Six.
Yeah,
And it's like a long story arc.
Dude,
And they have like 5 spider guys.
I saw the commercial for that and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, like the one I watched, the lizard virus gets let loose in Shield.
Oh, that's awesome.
And they like the start of it. You have Spider-Man, you have Iron Spidey, Agent Venom,
Right.
another Spider-Man that likes to cut people.
That's fucking cool.
I think that was Scarlet Spidey, and then Miles Morales Spidey.
Right.
And then like Rhino works with him,
That's
but I think he's a bad guy. And yeah, but see, I actually like the Amazing Spider-Man movies, and I get a lot of shit for it.
The new one with what's his name in it?
With Andrew Garfield.
I liked the idea that I liked the spider suit.
The spider, like a lot of people hated on that, and I love that. I love that he was a cocky bastard.
I liked the
He was cockier than Tobey Maguire.
I was hoping he would have like one thing. My biggest problem was they never made it like a thing where he ran out of webbing,
Yeah.
and I kept hoping they would do like he ran out of webbing at a crucial moment. Like part of me was hoping that when Gwen died, they would do that. Like holy fuck, he ran out of webbing right now. Like at the worst moment, just to change it a little bit from the comic.
It's like I love her. I wish they would have fucking do it. I loved her as Gwen Stacy. Who plays her? Is that Emma Stone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love her as Gwen Stacy, and there was talks of everybody was trying to get her and get the studio to make her Spider Gwen after Spider Gwen came out, and that would have been epic because she played her. Their chemistry I really liked more than Mary Jane and Spider-Man and Tobey Maguire's version.
Kirsten Dunst is like, as Peter Griffin put it, she has a hot body and weird face. So like, yeah, it's true though.
I really liked like when they first came out. I really liked the first Spider-Man.
What pissed me off, and once again, just another reason to hate fucking terrorists and 9/11, is I remember that movie was first fucking being made.
Yes.
They had this amazing scene where Spider-Man had made a giant fucking web in between the Twin Towers.
Yep.
And caught
Green Goblin.
I remember being a helicopter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was supposed to be, well, it probably involved a fight with Green Goblin.
Yeah, probably. And then because 9/11 happened, they were like, I guess we can't put this scene.
Like, it's never even come out, has it?
I've never seen it.
I have never seen. I heard about it.
I think they may have destroyed it.
They might have, which is, yeah, that wouldn't have happened like nowadays. That shit would have still come out. Like they would have cut it, but somehow it would have been
like a deleted scene or something.
Yeah. Which
honestly, like, don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, 9/11, and I was alive when that shit happened, and yeah, it sucked, and you know, it's over now. Well, you know, New York's recovered to an extent. I don't think you ever recover from some shit like that, but.
No.
You know, to not get too serious, but at the same time, I'm like, I think the movie still could have come out with it, and it would have been almost a beautiful thing, like a tribute to him.
I think so, but I mean, that was a touchy subject, and they were trying to bring like Spider-Man because that was like the first.
That was the first superhero movie since Blade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Blade.
Wesley Snipes gets no fucking credit for like opening the doors for superhero movies.
Yep. They're supposed to be bringing Blade to Netflix.
I heard about that and I thought it'd be great. And I don't know who they would get to play him because Wesley Snipes did a good job.
Yeah, I can't think of somebody off the top of the bat, but I mean, they've been knocking them out of the park with Marvel and their choices on characters. Even fucking the new Spider-Man.
Even
I'm like, holy shit, he's fucking fantastic.
Even Jessica Jones, I didn't even really like that one, but I still liked it.
Oh,
If that
I
makes sense.
really liked that one, and that gave me a new love for David Tennant because I knew him for Doctor Who, and that's my wife loves him. My wife loves David Tennant for Doctor Who.
Fucking Luke Cage is perfect. I mean, he's a terrible actor, but he's perfect.
I can't wait for his show.
Yeah, me either. I think it's gonna be great.
Just the teaser that they put in at the end of Jessica Jones,
Right.
where he gets all shot up and everything.
Right.
He's like, "Do you know how tired I am of buying new clothes?"
Oh yeah.
I'm like, yes.
I am waiting for like Iron Fist to come out, man. Like all that shit.
Yeah.
They haven't confirmed any of that, but I'm like, ooh.
Well, they're building the Defenders. Iron
Right.
Fist will eventually come because they're supposed to be making the
Good.
Defenders. And I hope they would go for Heroes for Hire after that.
Right.
Because you get Luke Cage and
Right.
Iron Fist. But Marvel got the rights back to somebody just recently. The guy that's kind of like Aquaman, and I'm gonna get hate for that, but Namor. Yeah.
I don't even know who that is.
Ah.
Sounds like a C tier.
It's a big, it's a big deal thing, but we'll see what they do with that. But
If you say so. If you fucking say so, I guess.
I'm trying to think what.
You know what I want to fucking see in a Spider-Man movie?
Fucking
Kraven the Hunter.
That would be cool.
He is literally, probably, I would argue he's my favorite fucking villain, honestly, because he's kind of just a regular dude.
Yeah.
Who's just nuts.
See, he's not my favorite. Venom is my favorite.
Well, it's between Venom.
Because Venom's just crazy, but he can be good and bad all at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, Carnage is kind of boring to me because he's like chaotic evil.
He's just like pure evil.
Right.
Venom's like right down the middle.
Sometimes they work together.
Especially Venom in the fucking PlayStation 1 game.
Yes.
Like we were talking about.
I love it.
His fucking jokes and shit.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Perfect. Yeah, but I want to see Kraven the Hunter. I think they could do a really good thing with that. You know what? That was my problem with the second Amazing Spider-Man movie, was the fucking Rhino.
Yeah.
Why is he in a mech Rhino suit? Like, why
Yeah.
didn't they just put him in like?
I didn't like Green Goblin in it either.
I didn't. That
He
was a
was-
shitty rendition of him.
And honestly, that was like the main problem with the second one. Like, I loved everything with Spider-Man and Gwen and the things that they had going on.
Yeah.
Electro was cooler than what I thought it was going to be for the actor that was playing him.
Was kind of hoping they'd bring the Shocker into at the beginning and make him like kick his ass in a second.
Yeah.
Because that would have been funny as fuck. Just
Yes.
like another one of you electric dudes, or something,
I can only do it one at a time.
Right.
I'm hoping, because I keep seeing rumors pop in and out of the first Batman. What's his name? The guy that played the very first Batman.
Christian. What very first Batman?
No, the very first Batman in the movies. Tim Burton movie.
Back in the fucking 70s and shit?
No. The first Batman movie. Batman 1 and 2.
That's not Val Kilmer. It was before him.
Yeah, it was before him. Wow, I can't believe I'm blanking on this.
I can see his face.
Yes. And as soon as you say it, I'm going to punch myself in the head for not remembering.
Me too.
But there's rumors that he is going to be the Vulture.
I feel like that is Val Kilmer.
No, it's not Val Kilmer. Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
God.
Yeah.
But there's rumors that he is supposed to be.
I heard about that too, yeah.
So
Which
that would
would
be
be-
cool. The only thing.
Well, they said he was great in Birdman because Michael Keaton. Birdman was about a guy who can't get over the fact that he's no longer relevant and he's old.
Right.
And that's who Michael Keaton is.
The only thing that I would say him not going to Marvel for is if they plan on doing Batman Beyond as a movie. Because he has to be old Bruce Wayne.
dude.
Period.
I was listening to the Super Best Friends cast, and they said something about Batman Beyond, and they were like, Batman Beyond is something that should not have been good. Like,
And it was amazing.
it's literally the only Batman I like. Like, I'm not a Batman fan. I just don't give a fuck about him. And
Right.
Batman Beyond, I fucking loved.
Yes.
I mean, that intro, the fucking art style. I love Terry.
Oh, the art style alone was, I mean, just
I liked Terry
grungy.
better because he was like, he wasn't like Bruce. He
Ye-
would, if he had to kill somebody, he was like, I guess it has to happen, man.
yeah.
Like, he didn't give
Well,
a
and
fuck.
he was more he was more human.
Yeah,
Like, you know, he had more of a balance than
Right.
Bruce, and had fun doing
Right.
Batman things.
right. Like,
And-
dude, I'm Batman. This is so cool.
Yeah. Oh God, I love him. But then I got into a discussion with somebody of who would play Terry in the movie. Somebody threw out Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
No.
I'm like, no. They're like,
No.
why are you getting all mad about it? I'm like, first off, just no, because
He's,
it
look,
wouldn't work for me.
leave him in the Notebook, okay? Seriously.
Well, and he's tied to the shitty part of the Batman trilogy.
What was he in?
He played the final one. He played the guy that ended up being Robin.
Oh,
Yes.
right. Okay. Oh, yeah, no.
Then
I'm sorry.
he took the mantle.
I totally thought it was somebody else. But yeah, no, I still agree.
And he's getting a little too old too, because Terry is like still in high school. So you need.
I was thinking of
somebody
Ryan Gosling,
else. Oh, you know.
but still, no to him either.
No.
But yeah, no, not Jason Gordon-Levitt either. I don't see him as Terry.
Yeah.
I don't know who they would get to play as Terry. Honestly,
I don't know, but if
I mean, I'll give it to him. Like Levitt, he looks a lot like Terry would look in real life, I think.
Yeah.
But I don't see him as
Mm-mm.
playing that role. I
No.
just can't see it. I don't know. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I don't know who I want
But
to play.
I'm hoping Spider-Man: Homecoming is sounding really cool. There's rumors going around because Iron Man is confirmed
Another
to be
one?
in it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Iron Man
Right,
is confirmed
right, I
to
heard
be in
about that, yeah.
Spider-Man. Now there's rumors that Captain America is going to make an appearance, and they may have their rematch
Right.
in Spider-Man, which
Ooh.
is like, at first I'm like, ooh, yay,
Right.
and then I'm kind of thinking about it, like, you're kind of fucking over Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man's movie,
Right.
but I mean, if they do it right, like they did Captain America,
Yeah.
Civil War, it may work. I don't know.
It could work.
Or, I mean, Spider-Man could be the... Because if they're doing it right and trying to make Spider-Man like he is in the comics, he kind of is the peacekeeper.
Right.
And he's also, like, been known to be, like, in future versions, he's, like, the greatest hero ever.
Right.
And, like, greater than Captain America and shit like that.
As long as he dies. As long as he dies.
But yeah,
It's not spoilers, by the way. Fucking Civil War, the comic, came out in like fucking 90.
yeah. You know they're doing it again, right?
What?
Civil War.
Of course they fucking are.
Yeah.
Probably with the art style that's similar to the movies, right?
No, they're
Oh.
it's very sleek looking version, and it's Iron Man versus Captain Marvel.
I was gonna say the Iron Sheik because that would be great.
I will cut you, you pig. What the hell?
I put you in the camera clutch. You will not
That
be
dude
ready.
is psycho, man.
You will not be ready, Captain America. I'll put you in the Captain Clutch. That'd be great.
I was at a
Iron
wrestling.
Sheik. You know, that's almost what he pretty much did with fucking. That's basically him versus Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, yeah. I was at
Mr.
a
American.
wrestling convention, and I was waiting for people to get there, and
Yeah.
Iron Sheik was there.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm sitting against this wall, and he's kind of over in the corner, and I'm sitting there waiting for like these other people to come up.
Just breathing in cocaine through a gas mask.
I mean, kind of close. He was sitting there. He's sitting at his table, and he has a brown bag with a bottle in it, and he's like drinking while he's
Oh
there.
man.
I'm like, oh man.
Oh man. That's a shame. Kinda. Oh, you know what I fucking started watching?
You know you sound Canadian in there.
Oh, you know,
don't you know?
don't you know, eh? I started watching the with the syrup on the network there, eh? I started the first episode of the Edge and Christian show. I have not.
Ah.
I have not. I got 5 minutes in and I had to stop, which I'm gonna pick it up again probably this
Oh,
weekend.
just because you didn't have time?
Yeah, I just
Oh,
I
okay.
had to stop.
I'm
'cause
like, if you don't like
no,
it,
it
we
wasn't
can't
bad.
be friends.
It was. I basically heard the first 3 or 4 episodes aren't that great, and then it gets really good. So I'm gonna hold on and
I gotta finish the last few episodes.
I'm gonna hold on. But I started watching Camp WWE,
I've watched the first episode.
and
What do you think?
the first episode was amazing.
Yes.
It threw me for a loop though because I was expecting the voices of the people. To be
Yeah,
the
and you
voices.
only get a couple of them.
You only get basically Vince and Rick and Sergeant Slaughter.
But they're the right ages to have the right
right,
voices.
Right, so-
Everybody else is supposed to be younger.
right. So it kind of makes sense. Although I must say the guy who does the Big Show voice sounds a lot like the Big Show, which is funny.
I like the guy that does Triple H's voice.
Right. Oh,
Master.
master.
I told you not to call me that.
But what killed me? You only watched the first episode.
I only watched the first
See, I watched all of them so far, which is like 5 episodes or something.
Yeah, I gotta catch up.
And without spoiling much, they kind of lie to you. Because the first episode has Ric Flair in it, right?
Right.
And he's just running around doing what you want Ric Flair to do.
Woo!
Woo! Just everywhere. And like you think you would get annoyed, but it's just like you would expect. It's great, actually. It's perfect.
Right.
He's just coked out, nuts. He's fucking having sex with a bear and shit. It's great.
I love that part.
Episode 2 through 5, nothing like that at all.
Oh, really?
Ric Flair's gone. It's like he doesn't even fucking exist anymore.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Sergeant Slaughter barely gets used. I mean, it was like they hook you in with that first episode, and then after that, it's kind of mediocre.
Because he takes, like... Rick takes one of the kids to a strip joint.
He takes John Cena to a strip joint. No, he takes The Rock. The Rock,
Rock,
to a strip
yes.
joint. Yeah. Which I think that was another episode, but like I felt like the first episode was kind of a lie. Like this is what the whole show's going to be like all the time, and I was like, I would love this
Right.
kind of random, stupid, awesome shit.
Oh, it was very random.
And then like
Have you watched Swerved?
2 through 5, no, I haven't.
You gotta watch Swerved. If you like people,
from the description, it was just punked, right? But with
it's
WWE.
punked, but it's they do things that are directly with WWE. So you kind of see some behind the scenes stuff.
Okay.
You kind of like if you're really into like I am, you could like seeing the relationships between people behind the scenes and
Gotcha.
stuff.
Yeah.
And they just do different things that Punked didn't do.
Right.
Because it's like getting them in on interviews and shit. So they're great. All right, we'll finish with one more topic since we're in wrestling real quick.
Okay. Wrestling.
Wrestling. I think you make it as a ultimate superstar when your catchphrase or your shit goes to last generations for one, and goes to other sports other than wrestling. The only 2 I can think off the top of my head is the Woo and Daniel Bryan's Yes. Those I have heard at concerts.
Yeah.
I have heard at baseball games, football games. I mean,
That
everywhere.
the yes is that which one's that one?
That's when they go, yes, yes.
Yeah.
yes."
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That one.
I've heard that. I've heard the woo fucking everywhere.
You hear it in every wrestling thing. I mean,
just
it's
anytime there's like a slapping noise.
yeah.
Like I heard at a football game one time where the guy like smacked the ball down, and when he smacked it down, half the crowd went woo. And I was like, "You kidding me right now? That's amazing! I love it! Holy shit!"
Yeah, it amazes me and then it's always fun when you're at an actual wrestling thing,
Right.
and you like one person will go woo, and it could be
Right.
like just like a little
Right.
woo, and then it turns woo like the whole fucking place.
Oh,
And that
man.
dude's like,
It's a great catchphrase.
oh, and the yes one, man, it.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So it's.
That's not based off of the animated meme from Bison, is it?
I don't think so.
M. Bison going, yes.
I don't think so.
Oh.
Daniel Bryan got that in because he went to a bad guy character and like he would do the yes and then it turned into no. And when he went no, the crowd went and fucked with him and went yes. So then when he became a good guy again, he went in with the yes, and now giant crowds do it with
Right.
him. The coolest is the last WrestleMania he was at, and it's like the first time, it was a kickoff match, and it's the ladder match for the Intercontinental title.
Right.
And he comes out, and the whole crowd is doing
Right.
it with him, and his farewell thing too.
I saw the I watched that from 2 podcasts ago. LD was trying to I'm sorry, Manic was trying to show me the match between Shinsuke and Nakamura. And
Yes,
finally watched that match.
yes.
Holy shit, that was a great match.
Oh yeah,
That was good. That was good wrestling.
that was good wrestling.
That was good wrestling. We got to get out of here, man. I'm tired,
Oh.
and it's been an hour.
We're recording tonight. Tonight is NXT Live. Tonight we're missing it. You have to watch it because there's gonna be some. It's the first, not Hell in a Cell, steel cage match in NXT
Wow.
with Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe. So I will be watching that tomorrow. But
I'll be watching it tomorrow probably then too.
we do have to get out of here. As always, guys, thank you for listening.
Yes. Once again, I'm Will from Will Development. Catch me on YouTube, youtube.com/Will Development. It's the best place to find me. Weekly updates, lots of fitness-related good stuffs there, and some cosplay stuff. I just dropped a video a couple weeks ago of me shaving my head for Riddick, so
And
Hopefully
you
some-
look so sexy.
hopefully some people enjoyed that. Kind of a big moment for me because I've never actually shaved my head down that far.
It
And
looks good.
yeah, I wasn't sure.
Unlike me,
I wasn't sure how my head would look, and it looked okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
you got a good shaped head.
Yeah, thank you. Josh likes my bald head. Penises. That's the sound my dick makes.
Oh, I think you need to oil that.
face. I'm like the Tin Man. Like, so Facebook.com/Will Development, Instagram, all that good stuff. Like I said, YouTube's the best place to find me, so just check me out there. And I'd say that's it.
And you can find all my stuff at joshbauerartist.com. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. I'll be coming out with a cool YouTube video soon. It's probably out by now. It's me and my brother setting up at MegaCon, so you can see the
that
mess
is cool.
that becomes the what you see at a big show or a big event.
From piss to perfection.
I wouldn't go that far. From not so much piss.
From piss to just lukewarm water.
And as always, you are listening to The Creative Hangout. Make sure to like our Facebook, follow us on SoundCloud, follow us on YouTube, comment, like, share, help us get our name out there, get some more people listening to our garbage. As always, we're doing shit and shenanigans, and we will catch you guys next week.
Yeah.